Hi, I'm Jing. We all have to face our fears at some point of our lives. Facing a fear is never easy. This is also true for me. Today I want to share with you a very good method which can help you face your fear more easily and effectively. A few years ago, my husband became critically ill. He had to visit the hospital frequently. Sometimes he was required to stay in the hospital for a period of time for continuous treatment and observation. Once, he was required to stay in the hospital for 6 weeks. Since I was told by the doctors that he might die at any time, I did everything I could to make sure that I would spend as much time as possible with him. For this particular long hospital stay, I decided that I should visit him for the whole day during weekends and bank holidays, plus visiting him from 7 to 9 p.m. every day for working days. It was not an easy promise to keep, because I had to face one of my fears, night driving. The first time I was terrified. I was very anxious all day. About an hour before the journey, I decided to do some meditation. I went in a dark room, sat down, and started focusing my mind on a sentence. I will arrive at the hospital safely. I will arrive at the hospital safely. After 1 hour of meditation, my mind calmed down by a lot, and I felt that I could drive safely. So I got into the car and started the engine. At the same time, I also started reciting the same sentence in my mind. The journey to the hospital was quite easy and smooth. The traffic was light, and I did every turn correctly and smoothly. When I arrived at the hospital car park, I was greatly relieved and also nicely surprised, because I managed to find a parking space where there was no cars on either side of my own car. After 2 hours of happy time with my husband, I returned to the car park. And again, I was surprised, but not in a good way. Because now there was a big car on either side of my own car, which meant I had to somehow get my car out of that very narrow hole. It took me quite a few backwards and forwards maneuvers to complete the task. But I did it. And that little success actually boosted my self-confidence. The driving in the town was quite easy. But when I arrived at the edge of the town, I had to face another challenge. The road connecting the edge of the town and the main road was now completely dark. For safety reasons, I dropped my speed to almost half of the speed limit, which upset the car behind me. The driver sounded their horn quite a few times, then overtook me quite aggressively, which startled me. I made a few mistakes. One of my front wheels actually touched the curbs. Fortunately, both the car and I were safe. When I got onto the A road leading to my own town, I had to face yet another challenge. The oncoming traffic was quite heavy for that time of the night. Those really bright high nights made me dizzy. Fortunately, I did not forget to keep reciting my new affirmation, which was, I will arrive home safely. I will arrive at home safely. Somehow I did. When I finally got home, I was so excited that I celebrated my success in different ways. I enjoyed my hot chocolate, I cuddled our bears, and then together we enjoyed one of my favorite animation films. The next day I did the same thing, and the journey was much easier. And the third day I repeated the same process, and the journey was even easier than the second, so on and so forth. After this intensive 6-week night driving training course, I completely overcame my fear of night driving. And because this method worked so well, so I also applied it on other occasions when I had to face my fears. Each time I got success. Therefore, I highly recommend it to you. It is very simple. Before you have to face your fear, do some meditation to calm your mind. And when you are facing your fear, repeat an affirmation which is suitable for your fear. Just do this same very simple method. You will be nicely surprised. If you find this video helpful, please give us a thumb up. Please subscribe for weekly videos. Thank you.